Come on, talk about not sharing. Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm
How are
good.
you?
How old are you?
I'm 25.
I'm
Uh,
33.
okay, who's 33?
Me.
Okay, 33. Are you single or are you married?
I was engaged, but we
You
ended.
single?
Yeah.
Any kids?
No.
Okay, 25. Single or married?
I'm single.
You got to speak up. You got to speak
I'm
up.
sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm single.
Any children?
No.
33. Would you share a man?
Okay, this is why I got into it with my ex about because he felt like he's Muslim and he felt like he could have more than one woman. But my thing is, okay, I understand it, but aren't you supposed to be able to provide for all the women that you supposed to have, right?
If they're your wives.
Right. So my thing is, if he's not providing and stuff, he's like living in a fairy tale, right? So how can you
No, no,
only
no,
ask
no,
for
no, no,
one?
no, 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 no. You said your boyfriend.
Well, my ex fiance,
That's
we
just
was on
a
a break.
husband. That's not a husband.
Okay. All right. I get it.
Do you?
Mhm.
So so you are okay? What's the position? You think you
Yes,
should have
I
this?
feel like I'm okay with sharing if he's able to do what he's supposed to do on both ends.
What does that mean? What does that mean for you specifically? Does that mean he has to retire you and you sit at home and do nothing?
No.
What do you still work full time?
Yes.
Okay,
I
then what
want
is
to
he
work.
supposed to do? Then what is he supposed to do?
Like be respectful, do spontaneous things.
Well, now, you anything you just earlier said is as a man supposed to be able to before he can have this poly thing, and he's supposed to be able to provide. I won't
Yes,
stick to providing. What is he supposed to provide?
everything like help with everything. Like everything should be 50-50 to me.
Okay, ma'am, if you can't tell us, how can he know what to do? Give me some examples of what everything, ma'am, means. I don't know.
The bills,
Ma'am,
help.
can he take care of himself?
Yes, if he's supposed to
Excuse
be,
me,
he's if
excuse
he
me.
wants two
Hold
wives,
on,
why
hold
would
on,
you?
hold on, hold on.
Okay,
Hold on. I gave you an opportunity to clarify. You didn't take it. So I'm
okay,
gonna get the questions. We're talking about men who are functioning citizens who are taking care of themselves, right? That's what I'm talking about.
okay.
All right. So if he can take care of himself, that means if you guys get together, he's going to take care of what he was doing before. See, I don't think you're being honest. I think what you're saying is if I'm with him, he's supposed to take care of everything.
No, no,
So
like
okay, 50-50. When you're married,
right.
is your husband supposed to pay 50-50?
Yes,
All right, then if he's 50-50, can he still have other women?
if he's paying 50-50, yes.
He's paying 50-50 for who?
For both of us, that's what I'm saying. He paying bills at
He's
my
only
place.
living
He
one
paying
place,
bills at
ma'am.
that
He's only
girl.
living one place. Why does he have to pay for another woman? He ain't living there.
Okay, so if you're saying he's supposed to have multiple women, oh, okay, he got to make sure that both of his women are okay. He got to be able to provide for
No, I
both
don't
of
think
them.
you're. The math ain't math, ma'am. I don't think either you're not being honest or you're not understanding. Why does he have to provide 50-50 for another woman? He lives on one main street with you. That's where his
Okay,
mortgages due, his utilities, everything. He doesn't live with her. The time he spends with her is casual time.
okay,
Are you
all
okay
right.
with that?
I'm
Because
fine with
what it
that.
sounds to me like is, well, I'm cool as long as he can pay bills here, he can pay bills there. And but are you going to be
I'm
honest?
cool with that. I just don't feel like a man should be talking about they want multiple women and they need to be taken care of themselves. Like they don't have no kind of source of income or anything like that, and they want
Who
to
talks
be
about that?
a
Who talks
rapper,
about that? Who talks about that? Who talks
huh?
about a man who's got multiple women and women are taking care of him? Who talks about that?
Who talks about that?
Uh-huh.
I don't think nobody really talks about it, but
So
it's a lot of
talk
men
about it. So
that
why
that
are we talking? No, 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 no. If nobody
okay,
talks about it, I don't talk about it. Why are we talking
okay.
about it? See, what I want you guys to understand is women always go to the men that they find distasteful and disqualified and try to use that to color all men. I make women make
Okay.
distinctions. What about men who are thorough, taking care of their business? Can he have multiple women? And therein lies the rub. No. And that's why I said you're full of shit. You're full of shit. That's why we went all the way around the
I'm
world.
not. I'm not. If he
You're
say
full of shit. That's why I do what I do. I'm too good at what I do. You're full of shit.
I'm not.
Okay, ma'am, let me ask you. I'm gonna be honest. You're full of because you're not being honest. That's what I mean by full
I
of shit.
am. If he's taking care of his business, he can't have multiple
Take care of his
women.
business. All
Yes.
he gotta do is be able to take care of himself.
Hmm.
All he gotta do is be able to take care of himself, take care of his part of the bills. Because I mean, that's
Yes.
gonna be rude, man. How tall are you?
I'm 5'1".
Dress size?
Why?
Don't do that. I trust you. Please don't do that. You don't want to do that. I ask this question to most women, so
13.
that ain't a dress size.
Well, that's what size I wear.
All right, I'm gonna give you one more
Extra
opportunity.
large.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you one more opportunity to be reasonable, because I'm not doing that to you. Okay? I'm not trying to be rude. I ask this question often, so I don't get it. So, and it's for a reason. What's your dress size? 13 is a standard dress size.
My dresses say extra large.
Okay, how much did you weigh last time you weighed yourself?
I'm not telling my weight on here.
Okay.
I'm heavier. I'm a heavier woman, so yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So in any woman, fresh face out of the shower, your natural face, where would you rank yourself from 1 to 10? You can't use 7.
Um, I say about 8.
Beyonce is an 8.
Okay.
So I put you and Beyonce side by side. And I put you on the internet and said for men worldwide to vote, you and Beyonce will get equal numbers of votes.
Yes. Of course, they're gonna pick Beyonce too. She's like super
No,
popular.
she's an 8. That's why they
I'm
pick
an
her.
8 too.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Why? Because I'm heavier.
No, I didn't ask anything about you when I asked your looks. I didn't say anything about your body, did I?
Hmm.
See, what I want you guys to understand is women want to put restrictions upon men, but you guys resist being judged and evaluated the way you judge and evaluate men. Notice how quick you would quick to talk about what a man needs to do and put parameters on him. But when we put the similar parameters on y'all want to get real vague. Dress size 13, I don't want to answer. I'm a 10, I'm an 8. Man,
Oh.
I've been doing this too long. I try to let you do it yourself, man, but you do not line up with Beyonce level beauty. And that's not an insult. And it has nothing
Okay.
to do with your weights.
Okay.
But my question is, why are you, if you know the reason I'm asking is, do you want to be an 8, or do you honestly walk out there in the world and people say, oh yeah, she's up there with Beyonce?
No, nobody says I'm up there in Beyonce, but I get beautiful all the time.
Okay. I would say you're cute. I would say
Okay.
I would say average to cute. 5, 6, 6. You know,
Okay.
but when you factor in now, this is when your body does come into play. Average, above average, or below average health. Health is below average from a
Okay.
weight standpoint. So being obese, overweight, larger,
Okay.
it's a medical term. I'm not trying to
I
be.
understand what you're saying, but it's
So,
the
I mean, you
way.
didn't want to give me your weight, so I have to go with what I see. And
Okay.
I would say it's probably on the side of probably morbid. Listen, so if you're average to cute, but
Hmm.
below average on a health standpoint, does that make your number go up or down overall?
You're saying we're ranking.
Mm-hmm. Looks,
We're
body.
ranking
Looks,
beauty.
does your body increase your ranking or decrease your ranking?
It can decrease a year.
No, it can. It does.
Well, it does.
Okay, and the point of all that is I ask this of women.
Mm-hmm.
If you are an average to below average woman, that means you get an average to below average man. Assortative mating.
Okay.
So you don't get men who are paying every bill. You're getting guys that can take care of themselves. But those guys still have options too, because there are more females than males of every race.
Okay.
So where has monogamy ever been the standard? And where in the world? What monetary system? What system of government? What?
Well, no, I just think, well, in America they do it.
No,
Like,
it's not.
so,
I mean, in the black community, 80% of the kids are born by 20% of the men. 54% of black men are single and childless. 30% are married. That means 16% of the men are roughly responsible for 80% of the kids. Future, Memphis, guys, 3 kids, 84, 3 men, 84 kids.
hmm
What I'm saying is women have always had to share men. Females have always had to share males. Female mammals have always shared male mammals. The only difference is in hyenas, and that's scarily what the black community seems to be becoming, more like hyena clan.
hmm
And is it better to have part of a man or a whole nothing?
I feel like it's better to have part of a man.
And that's all I'm asking. Ladies, I'm not saying this is an ideal solution, and I'm not saying you're
hmm
supposed to like it, but I am saying that for every group of women, you're going to have to make trade-offs and choices. And the more you have in sexual marketplace value bucks, credit, the more you can demand. But if you're in the average to below average, you have fewer options. 25. What do you think about sharing?
I think at this point in my life, I'm not
Oh,
really
you are
interested
so
in
low,
it.
I can't hear you.
I'm so sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, you need to take the headphones off or something.
Okay, hold on.
So, all right, go ahead.
Hello?
That's much better. Thank you.
Okay. I
So,
think at this point in my life, I wouldn't want to share,
okay,
um,
that's fine.
but I think, what you're saying about retirement and stuff makes sense. I don't know.
Do you
At
want to
this
be
point in
married
my life, I
one day?
couldn't imagine it.
Do you want to be married one day?
Yeah, I do.
You want children?
Yeah, and that's why I feel like it's not realistic
It's
at
not.
this point because if we're gonna start a family together, like I need a full man to raise my kids and my family.
Okay, you're 25, right?
Yeah.
Um, were your mother and father married?
Yes.
All right. Do you have a man that's actively right now dating you to be his wife?
No, I'm single.
Okay, so was it a long relationship?
It was like 4.5 years.
How long ago was that?
Mm, like maybe like 2 months ago.
Okay, so at 25, the clock is ticking.
Oh, I mean,
Clock is ticking. 27 to 35, you officially enter what I call the danger zone.
Danger zone.
And that's when you really better focus like a laser on the outcomes you want. And the reality is, far too many women today are passive when it comes to mating. How are you supposed to find this man that you want to marry and have kids with and be with him for a lifetime? How's that supposed to happen? You got to be just as deliberate as you were about going to college and picking a job and everything else because you got a clock. All women have a clock. Because what happens at 30 years old? Do you have as much time as you do now?
no.
That's the whole point. At your age, would you say that you're moving with an extreme sense of priority or sense of urgency regarding a relationship?
Honestly, no, I mean, that's why I'm here, because I'm conflicted. Because I'm like, I was in my last relationship for so long. It's like I want to take some time, but it's
Okay.
also like, all right, I know I should be
How old was the person you were with?
dating. He's 28.
And why did you guys end your relationship?
You're young, you know. Um, and I knew, like, I just didn't want to spend 10 years in a relationship waiting for him to get to his point. So I was like, you know what? I'm 25. I have to find my husband eventually. Let me cut my losses, and
Well, but you spent 4.5 years with somebody, and that
yeah.
leaves a mark. So you're in therapy?
Yeah.
All right. There's a school of thought that says it takes about a third of the time you're with somebody to get over them. That still puts you right around 26, 26, 27. But you still got to understand
Right. So,
that the clock is out there. That's what's hanging over y'all. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. You can take time. You got to do the work, and you got to make sure that you're clearing out the clutter and making sure that you are the kind and caliber of woman that the kind and caliber of man you want to marry will pick.
absolutely.
So y'all got to do a lot of, and my point is, women have to be much more deliberative about mating and relationship because you're saying at your age you want to put maximum investment into a man, which you're still young enough, but the young card play turns off around 27. So just be very deliberate, and it's kind of like focusing on the outcome because what a lot of women will do is it's hot girl summer. Let's turn up. I got time. You remember the fable of the ant and the grasshopper, or the tortoise and the hare?
Hmm.
Don't take a nap. Don't take a nap.
Okay.
Keep it moving. All right, then take it easy. Yeah,
How do I
25.
leave?
Bye bye.
I think we have two different type of women that has just appeared on this video. I think the one who came to learn, right, and one who came to argue to be right. And the difference is quite clear in this video. And the audacity for the fat lady is just what is just bothering me, right? The audacity of her thinking that she's gonna get a man that is going to pay all her bills for her. It doesn't make sense. How many men are lining up for 5 women? Let's keep it real. Not trying to be insulting, but I don't know too many men that are just lining up to take on 5 women and pay their bills. So, give it to me straight. Are you telling me that there is difference when it comes to you paying the bills and cheating, or you just not being able to pay the bills and cheating? Cheating is cheating, right? If it is bad, it's just bad. It doesn't matter whether the man is able to pay your bills or not. But in this situation, I think that women really understand who men are, right? And always trying to use that to penalize them. That's just how I'm seeing it, because make it make sense to me that a man that is able to pay your bills, if he is cheating, if he is having multiple women, then you got no problem. But if he's not paying your bills, then you got problem. Then I think you have to explain to me why it will make sense that way. Or is it that women are just always trying to say that, okay, if you are married to, if you are having two women, right, a wife and a side chick, you cannot take care of both of us. That's why you should stick to one woman. Or what are they trying to explain? And she's just not humble, right? Saying she's an A tells you the mindset of these women. When a lady tells you, oh, I rank here, right, the estimation of herself tell you the kind of mindset that the particular lady is just having. And is this BS that is just dropping the black community? Is this BS that is just destroying the black community? We have women that are large as she is thinking that, oh, she's just, a man will just take her on and pay all her bills. So to the point that you have a lady like this, have a average guy come into her life, sorry, and want to take her on, and she'll be like, no, I'm good, because she's waiting for someone that will be able to pay all her bills, and she will end up being single by herself, morbidly obese. And I don't understand why women kind of find it so hard to talk about their dress size and their weight. I just don't get it. If you are not proud of it, then change it. If you are not proud of what you have to talk about online, I mean, about your weight and all that, your dress size and all that, means it's that bad, right? So women understand that these things are bad, but when men talk about these things, it's almost like, he hate women, he hate blah, blah, blah. No, he's just keeping it all stuck. If you are obese, you obese. If you are fat, you fat. Whatever the case is, you should be able to own it. If you are not proud of it, go to the gym, hit the gym, and change it. That is simple as that. Right? I mean, am I not making sense? Is that, I mean, maybe I'm just being an asshole. If you are not proud of it, and it's not something that you guys don't have control over, you have absolute control over your weight. You guys call men short, and which is something that men cannot control. Men don't control their height. You were born with the height that you are born with. But if you are obese, you cannot make the same argument. But you guys are not willing to change those things. And when it's time for you to talk about those things online, then it's a problem. I'm not going to tell my dress size. I mean, I'm a dress size 18. Come on. If you are not proud of it, hit the gym. It's as simple as that. I mean, you are not proud of it, then who then will be proud of it? If you are not comfortable talking about it online, best believe that people are seeing it and you are expecting someone to, I mean, just take you on as you are and still pay for everything for you. That's what you expect, and that's what you this is so sad, man. Guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, guys, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, stay focused. Catch you in the next one. I'm out, and peace.